Welcome back to the I Eat Super video cooking blog. I'm Evelyn Stokes, nutrition consultant and personal chef. And today, two things are happening. We're going to make a power-packed, healthy meal or snack. It's hummus. We're going to make it with a little bit of a twist. And today is my sister Levette's birthday, October 10th. Happy birthday, Levette. And I'm actually going to dedicate this segment to her because Levette is the one who inspired our family to make hummus at home. Hummus is not traditionally an African American dish, so she decided one year to start making it, and we've been loving hummus ever since. We love it like everyone else does in the restaurant, but we make it on our own at home. So what I've been doing right now is I have a few peppers, because you really don't have to have hummus with bread per se all the time, even though it's delicious with bread, and I do have some crackers here. I have an array of veggies that I want to use in my hummus. And this is a really fun way to kind of cut my peppers in matchsticks. All you need to do when you want to cut in matchsticks, and this creates a lot of color, people love it, they're crunchy and they're sweet, and they're just a great source of vitamin C. Okay, so typically just take the pepper up, right side up, or kind of cut it down the side that way, and then once you cut one side, kind of cut the other side, rotate it around until you have a completely cut pepper. Now it's kind of difficult to cut it in matchsticks with the curves in, so you kind of cut so you create a more flat surface. And remember, a sharp knife is a safe knife. This knife can just glide through to create matchsticks, and these are very easy for people to pick up, and kids like it too. Could just kind of create some color there. So let's move on. Some of the ingredients I have today, typically you make hummus with chickpeas. I'm going to make an edamame hummus with chickpeas. People either make it with the edamame or with the hummus with the chickpeas. I'm going to do both. And we're also going to put in, of course, this is the best ever tahini. It is a sesame paste. Delicious, rich and velvety tahini, about 2 tablespoons. And we're going to have some roasted red pepper to put relish to put over our some of our crostinis. And of course some delicious fresh garlic, water to expand and change the texture of the hummus if we decide. Fresh lemon juice, not from the bottle, but fresh squeezed lemon juice. And of course a little bit of olive oil we're going to stream in there. So let's start this off. I've already drained 1 can of this of the chickpeas. Chickpeas are very high in fiber. They're a legume, so fiber helps your body just really process and digest your food, and you really need this for disease prevention and heart health. So we're going to dump this entire bowl in, and now, and what I like to do is I kind of like to put like the garlic in. This accounts for about 2 or 3 cloves. I like heavy garlic. Not everybody likes heavy garlic. That's just me. And then put some of the edamame. I'm sorry, not edamame, but the tahini in. This is delicious. Love tahini. And then let's go for all the edamame here. See if we can fit it all in here. Looks like we will. All right, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Let's see how this works out. We need a little liquid. To make sure this combines properly. So put about, I like to put a lot of lemon in my hummus. Put about half the lemon in there. And it's a little bit of the water. The water helps to expand it, and it helps you get that creamy texture that you want without adding a lot of extra fat to it. Oh, and you need a little bit of salt, just for taste. Okay. Hopefully that gets incorporated properly. All right, now while I am going to be pulsing this and blending this, I'm going to be streaming some of the olive oil in. So I'm going to start with a pulse first. Let's see how this acts. All right, so now, besides adding more fat and more oil, I'm just going to add a little bit more water to get the texture that I want. Doesn't hurt. You can still season it up and make sure that it's to your liking. Now my food processor is full, but you can see as I put a little more water in it, I'm getting more towards that texture that I want without adding more fat to it. So let's continue to see, even though it's full, because we have all those nice creamy soybeans and the hummus and the chickpeas. Let's see what we get here. That's really delicious. I like to have a little more garlic. I don't know about you. I'm gonna go for it. All right, let's give this one last taste here. Let me clean off my spoon. Perfect. I love that. Oh, see, it has that perfect hint and that aroma from the tahini, the ground sesame, and then the beautiful texture of the edamame, and a little bit of a grittiness to it actually, and the chickpeas, and it's so yummy, so velvety and delicious. So let's see what we do here. Let's pour out a huge batch onto our handy glass bowl here. All right. And I want to put a few dollops onto our crostinis, because we can have some bread as long as we mix some veggies in there and some color and some variety, so everybody gets to experience all sorts of ways to consume this amazing, delicious treat. And I like to put my own little relish on top just to add a little more color, a little better feel to it. Okay. All right, so let me try one of these. Obviously the crostini is crunchy, but you get this feeling, this aroma from all the beautiful fragrant ingredients in the hummus. And all the natural parts of hummus that we've just blended up in this tiny little beautiful pile of goodness. So make some hummus at home, have some fun with the family, and happy birthday, Lavette. Love you, sister. And for this recipe and more healthy cooking tips, go to IEatSuper.com.
I Eat Super is being brought to you by Dito's Marketplace in downtown Farmington, where you can find groceries at great prices. Dito's Marketplace, 33021 Grand River Avenue in downtown Farmington.